Good morning, children. This is third chapter in social political life, civics. Social political life means civics. Class 7th, third chapter, how the state government works. So in geography, we have completed environment, inside our earth, changing our earth, and air, 4. And in social political life, first equality, second role of the government in health, and third, how the state government works. This is the third. Total, you have completed 4 plus 3, 7 lessons. Now listen carefully, keep the textbook in front of you children and take how the state government works lesson. Open your book. In last lesson we have learned what is the role of the government in the health. What was the role? And we came to know what was that role. And here we come to know how the state government works. Here in this we will come to know who is an MLA, a debate in the legislative assembly between the MLAs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 MLAs. So 6 MLAs and working of the government, how the government works. So the government, first what do you mean by government? Government refers to the various government departments and ministers who head them. So this is the meaning of the government. And in government there are 3 types of level. There is national level, state level and local level. So the government works at 3 levels. The government works at 3 levels. That is national level, state level and local. So these are things we are going to learn in this lesson. First, in the textbook, you open the textbook, page number 31. You can see one picture is there, one story is there, means lesson. What is that? We will come to know who is responsible for this. What is happening? Who is responsible? Whose responsibility is this? There is a place, Patalpuram. And what was the serious problem there and who is responsible for it? So here, what happened in the Patalpuram? Patalpuram is experiencing the problem of shortage of water, which has resulted in outbreak of diarrhea in the city. So shortage of water. In that city, the water is not there in that place. They are suffering from the diarrhea due to the shortage of water. Why this problem arises? Why this shortage of water arises in the Patalpuram? The problem serious arises because the shortage of water, clean water is not coming and they are suffering from the diarrhea, and due to this problem 10 people died. Due to this problem 10 people died and it was necessary to take action and to bring the situation under control. Okay, but how do they come to know this? Through the TV news. The MLA was there, they elected the MLA, but he didn't took that responsibility, he didn't solve. This condition was known by the TV news. So they came to know this by the TV news. How many people died? 10 people died from diarrhea. Yes, the serious problem was that 10 people died from the diarrhea. And here they ask who is responsible then? Yes, the shortage of water was there in the Patalpuram and 10 people died due to diarrhea. And who was responsible? The 3 questions arises here. In the above situation, health minister should take the required action. Who is responsibility? The health minister. You have to take the required action like improving health service and clean drinking water should be supplied. And so things. So here we came to know the questions they gave your children in the textbook, page number 31. What is happening in the Patalpuram? Why is this problem serious and what action should be taken? Your health minister should take out this. He should find out what is going on. Now who is an MLA means he is a member of legislative assembly. Member of legislative assembly. And how he is elected? Why he is elected? Elected by the people representing a particular constituency. And what is constituency? Constituency is it's a particular area where we stay. It's a particular area from which all the voters who are living there, who are living in their area, they choose their representative. That is known as a constituency. It's a government. What is the MLA? MLA is a member of legislative assembly and they are elected for the representing a particular constituency, and constituency means it's a particular area where we live there and we choose a representative. So this is a clear picture. Then we go a debate in the legislative assembly. Take a textbook and go for the debate in the legislative assembly. What was that debate? Now again one is the page number 33 you take children. Page number 33. Every state, so constituency I told it is a particular area from which all the voters living and choose their representative. So here, how do people who are MLAs become minister, chief minister, and political parties who the MLAs own more than half of member of the constituency, that party become a majority and they are chosen. Here we come to know member of legislative assembly. So we told already it is elected for the legislative assembly by the people and hence. So majority party means what? A ruling party is called as a majority party. One whose MLA has owned more than half of the constituency. And how the appointment of CM and other ministers happen. So how the CM is appointed and how the other ministers are appointed. The leaders of the ruling party is then elected by the MLA. The leaders, the ruling party's leaders are elected by the MLAs whose ultimate becomes the chief minister of the state or the head of the executive. The CM selects other people ministers. Again then the CM selects the other people minister who help him to running the state. So we will have to go to the state government where the CM elects the other people minister. He look after the running state government. Finally, the governor appoints the CM of the other minister. So who appoints? The governor. So it is there in the page number 33. First then, who is the head of the state, children? Who is the head of the state? The governor. So the head of the state is the governor and he is appointed by whom? By the central government. A governor is appointed by the central government. Why? To ensure that the state government works within the rules and regulation of the constituency. Then, now tell me, who is the present governor of our state Telangana state? We have discussed in last year this. Yes, Tamilisai Soundarya Rajan. Our present governor of Telangana is Tamilisai Soundarya Rajan. Yes, correct children, what is it? So the governor appoints the CM and other ministers. The CM and other ministers ensure smooth running of various government, department or ministries. The place where MLAs from ruling and opposition parties meet to discuss. Where these all opposition parties and MLAs meet to discuss the various things. That is called as a legislative assembly. Where these all people meet and where they discuss in the legislative assembly. Some MLAs have dual responsibility. That is MLA and the other as a minister. Now we go for that debate in the legislative assembly. What was the debate is being? Just a short note I am giving. A debate is generally held in the legislative assembly to discuss about the current problems. MLAs take part in the debate by asking questions to each other and expressing their views, their opinions and giving suggestions. So whenever, I think last week we have conducted in the class debate session. So Whatever the decision, whatever it happened, then the MLA should approve that decision. He should approve that decision. Now, in the textbook, we will see a debate in the Legislative Assembly. We saw MLA 1, MLA 2, MLA 3, MLA 4, MLA 5 and 6. There was an argument between them. So, you can read this homework, read that argument, what is there. In the short notice, I will show you what was that argument happened. What were the main arguments? What were the main arguments put forward by different MLAs who thought that government was not taking the situation in a serious manner? What was the question here? The argument was there. For what purpose? The government is not taking the situation in a serious manner. What was that? There were many arguments. So many arguments there. But little arguments were same. So they have selected that argument, put forward in different MLAs. As for MLA 1, what he says, the government had not been able to check a simple problem like diarrhea, where we saw in Patalapuram, in his constituency, means in his area, and there had been 15 deaths due to this. First problem got MLA 1. And similarly, MLA 2, what he says? MLA 2 and 5, same version was there. Argued that the government hospital were in a very bad situation in the district and no medical staff was being appointed. Listen, this point is related to the second lesson, role of the government in the health, where the government hospital was not having a spare bed and it was not having the facility, where the person was shifted to the 8 different hospitals where he didn't get admitted and he went to the private hospital. Same situation arises here, where there is no proper facility in the district and there is no medical staff, no doctors, no proper treatment, nothing. So being appointed. And what does the MLA 3 says? He claimed that there was a serious shortage of water. So this was what was their agenda on the argument, on the debate, that shortage of water and there is no serious manner, there is no serious manner on which they are not taking the part. Who? Health Minister. So these all were the debates and the arguments. Then we go for working of the government. So this we have saw what the MLA told. This apart from all this, what was the working of the government? How does the government works? The working of the government, the MLAs are together responsible for the government. So who are responsible? The MLAs are together responsible for the working of the government. Various government departments and ministers who head them together make up government in common usage. Not only one person is responsible. All the MLAs and those who are working for the government, they are responsible for that. The word government refers to the departments. This government means departments, not individual person is responsible for that. Who led them? All MLAs who gather together in legislative assembly for the legislature. And what are the following points that government works? What are they? First, according to the discussion in the legislative assembly, the chief minister and the minister in charge have to take action on the correct problem faced by the people. So what was there? First agenda, what are the problems are going on that they have to take action. Who is that? Like working department, agriculture department and health department. These all departments should look after that. And second, the legislative assembly is not the only place where opinions are expressed about the work of the government. There are several like newspaper, TV channels and other organizations. Only in the legislative assembly only their discussion is not needed. Even they can speak in front of the TV, the magazines, the newspapers, okay, wherever, etc. Then after the discussion in the assembly, a press conference. Yes, press conference is very important. Is generally held in a particular ministry who explain the steps taken by the government. So whatever happens in the legislature, that one of the ministers will call a press conference, and what agenda, what the steps they have taken, they will express their views in front of the press conference. Then they will print in the newspaper or they announce in the TV that whatever in the present situation, COVID, we'll see what Modi is going to say, our Prime Minister Modi, during the lockdown time and all, and what we have to do, what are the steps they have taken, that all we have came to know by through TV, television. So in this way, they will announce in the press conference or on the television. Then new laws can be implemented by the state government on certain issues in the legislative assembly of the respective state. Then the people of the state have the main authority as the one who elect the MLAs. Whenever the government fails to satisfy people's need, the organized meetings. So whenever the organizer fails to satisfy the people's needs, again the organizer meeting, again they discuss the points, again they take the opinions and protest against the government. So these all so press conference means a gathering of the journalists. So press conference means what, madam? Means the gathering of the journalists. Journalists paper who will write everything, they collect the news and all. You can see them have been invited here to take ask questions. They will ask some particular questions where the MLAs or where they will answer that. In this way, they held the press conference. So in this we have came to know what is the work of the government and what was the debate going on in the legislative assembly and who is the MLA and what was the problem there and who was responsibility and what were the discussion happened in MLAs and what the agenda was. This is all we came to know. So how the state government works is that the state government works and what are the discussions they have been done and that all keep in front of the people through press conference. Okay, thank you children.